He set the single-season total offensive record for Carolina football tonight with his work, and that's still with one regular season game to go and a bowl game. We'll talk about that in just a second. But, Quish, I know this one feels good. Tell us about it.
I feel wonderful. Main thing is for the seniors to send them off with the bell back, and to come over here on the road and get a victory on Thursday night on ESPN is huge. You know, it got us a lot of shine, and you know there was a lot of non-believers, and we made a lot of people believe. You know, a lot of people thought that Duke was going to be going to the ACC championship playing Florida State, but we had a different mindset tonight, and it was a phenomenal win for us. And I'm so excited, man. I'm excited.
I know that stretch with the fumbles was frustrating. How did you keep your mind in the ball game and continue to perform even with those fumbles?
When you have a head coach like Coach Fedora, he always going to tell me, just keep calm, man. You still running this show. And then come from the teammates, you know. They tell me, man, you're running this show, man. Hey, don't worry about it, turnover. But, you know, I was down on myself because, man, I've been taking care of the football all year. And it's the first time I ever did it, and I was kind of down on myself. But I had to get it back together, get my thoughts together, and it felt good. You know, it came from the offensive lineman who played a great game today, and we moved the ball up and down the field with ease tonight.
591 yards of total offense, 315 on the ground. How'd you guys do it?
That front is ridiculous. They've been an up and down, but tonight they came together as one and felt like they cannot be stopped. And they played a phenomenal job, great job. All the outstanding words for the offensive lineman goes to them, and I thank those guys for what they did for us tonight, and it was a great win for us.
You got about 20 people waiting to speak to you. One more question. How do you get ready for state next week? Get through with this one and get ready for another rival.
Well, just go back in the film room and correct the mistakes I had. Just get ready. It's state, so that gets me fired up, man. When it was Duke, it gets me fired up. I'm fired up, and as we can get, and I know those guys are fired up when it comes to rival games, and that's what we live for, rival games. I hope we can have some more chrome helmets, so that'll help us out too.
Quish, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much, Jones.
Landon, Coach Fedora immediately singled out the offensive and defensive lines when asking him why you guys were so successful tonight. How did you guys dominate the game?
We just had to focus on being more physical. Guys had, the night before, Coach Lou presented to the team, and he said to do something that hasn't been done, you have to do something different. I think that's what it is. I saw it in the eyes of the guys tonight. Up front, we just knew we were going to dominate up front. And I think everyone just got after it for 4 quarters, and I'm so proud of my team right now.
Almost 600 yards of offense, more than 300 yards on the ground. Does that make you smile a little bit as a big guy?
Yes, absolutely. I'm really, really excited about how we played tonight. As our offensive line, we love running the ball. That's a badge of honor. Getting over 300 was a huge step for us.
You guys had not had the bell the last couple of seasons. You could really tell how much it meant after the game. How excited were you guys?
I don't know if there's really any words for it. I was my mind was everywhere. Just all sorts of excitement. Me and Carson Wooden tried to douse Coach Fedora in water. He saw it coming at the last second, unfortunately. Just running with the bell. Because I was here when we lost it. I had that feeling fresh in my mind. We came out with an attitude to get it back tonight.
Last thing, you've got another big rival coming up next week. How do you enjoy this, then get this one away and get ready for state?
Well, fortunately, it was a Thursday night game. So we got Friday and Saturday, to sit back and enjoy it. Sit on the win and get the most out of it. And then Sunday, we're coming straight for state.
That's Landon Turner. Guys, Landon, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir, appreciate it.
The guys came out, and we made some plays. And that touchdown in the beginning, get the first touchdown on the board, it kind of set the tone for the guys, and we had a great day.
I know the last couple of years against these guys have been frustrating, so close twice. And
right.
What was the mindset coming into today? And, boy, you guys started hot.
Well, for us, we just wanted to, get the bell back for the seniors, because it means a lot to them. And for us guys my freshman class, we haven't beat those guys. So that was extra motivation for us.
What's the difference right now with this offense? You guys have been good all season, but you're so much more consistent right now.
Right. We just believe in ourselves, We know we had the talent at the beginning, we just didn't have it going at first. And we just been working hard in practice because we know we got the talent to make good things happen, and we've been making things happen.
I know it must have been pretty exciting to see that defense have a really good day as well. They've had some tough times this year, but, boy, they played well tonight.
Oh, they did, and that was awesome because I know, when we fumbled 3 times in the red zone, score zone, they stepped up for us, and they got stops, and that was big for us. That was a big confidence booster for those guys.
Last thing, Quinshad, and the short turnaround, how did you guys get yourself mentally ready and physically ready with only a couple days?
It's Duke. You know, that's all you got to say around here is Duke, and everybody mindset is like, on go, we ready. And we ready to make some plays, and we did.
Did you like the helmets?
Oh, I love the helmets. I love that blue. You know, we always got the chrome, but that blue is really special.
Quinshad, congratulations on both the win and the big night. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
Jeff, first of all, just tell us about the feeling of this one. I know it's been a tough couple years against these guys.
Right, you know, just to get the bear off our back, you know. 2 years running, they've had the bell, and it's been a horrible feeling, you know, just because it's been over here the last 20-something years, and finally get it back, you know, that feeling with our fans there, the whole stadium empty is not a better feeling in the world right now.
You guys have had some struggles this year on the defensive side, obviously. What happened tonight? They Duke ended up with 370-something, but a lot of those came late when the game was decided.
Right, you know, I think we had 3 turnovers, which is huge. That's what we try to get, 3 turnovers each game. We got that. And you know, it was a lot of fun. You know, guys were flying around, really bought into the game plan that Vic provided for us early in the week. It was a short week, so we didn't have much time to prepare. But guys were in the film room, understood their roles, and you know, we just played with a lot of energy and heart, and that's why we got it done.
It's a quality running team. You guys held them down today. How important was that?
It was huge. You know, they averaged, I think, over 200 yards a game rushing, and just to build our confidence, you know. Just like last season, we started peaking at the end of the season. The same thing this week, and the contributions we got on special teams as well. You know, pin them inside the 20, a couple kickoffs. You know, it's huge.
Now, we know that your dad made a mistake where he went to school earlier in life. No, we're just joking. But your dad is a Duke grad. I know that's got to at least give you a little extra smile, right? I know he was pulling for Carolina tonight.
Yeah, there's going to be some talking going on for the next year probably. But no, he's happy. He's obviously cheering for me tonight, and probably couldn't be happier for us. But you know, I'm going to rub it in a little bit.
Jeff, congratulations. Go celebrate, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Jones.